Right, I'm really excited about this. This is my first video in which I'm directly helping a subscriber. So there's two things that you can always go back to for better bunker play. So David Hayward, I hope this helps. You can probably hear the difference with this and this. Right, so when my bunker play is not in a good place, the two things I'll instantly go back to are sound and low point. By low point, what I mean is point of entry. Sound, if you listen to the sound of this, it's quite distinctive, right? It's not too thuddy, it's more of like a slap. A thud would be like this. Let's get the face a bit closed. And then a slap is that. That slap noise is the sound of the bounce interacting with the sand, and every single good bunker player will produce that sound. I think Tiger Woods calls it like audio because he's too cool to say sound. But that's essentially what you're looking for. It's going to be super quick and easy. Like, no, we won't go there either. Right, I'm trying to keep this professional. Super quick and easy. So we're going to focus on two things, which is point of entry, where that bounce is entering the sand, and the actual sound. But the sound comes from using the bounce. So you get that face way open, get the hands low. To do this, all we need to do is focus on a few things in setup. All right, you've probably heard this before, but honestly, if you're ever struggling with your bunker play, just go straight back to these things. So first of all, get that face open. Secondly, get the hands as low as you comfortably can. All right, so I say that actually, it's not that comfortable how low you can get the hands. The lower you can get the hands, the more loft you're adding. And then if you also get the hands back and open the face, you're adding a lot of loft. And what you're also adding is you're adding bounce. So that's where it is normally. Opening the face adds a bit of bounce, and then lowering the hands adds a bit more bounce. Pulling the hands back a bit adds even more bounce. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the hands low, face open, hands back. And then it looks like this. So face open, hands low, hands back. So we're in this position here. You're exposing all of the bounce that you could possibly be exposing on this wedge. And that's what the difference is between this sound. In fact, there's no sand here whatsoever because we just had the sprinklers on. Right, let's get a bit more sand in it. So, right, this is pretty deep now. You're gonna hear the difference. A thud and a slap. Second thing you wanna work on is point of entry. So you wanna get the back of the club getting into the front of that line. Okay, just missed it. There you go. So instead of saying, get your ball position here, get your tilts here, do this, do that, this gets you a bit more dynamic because you're trying to listen for the audio and you're trying to get the point of entry. Okay? So we got the sound of the slap and we got the point of entry. Then all you need to do is get the golf ball, whack it there. So just about an inch or so in front of that line. So you've got a bit of sand behind the ball. So you are trying to use the sand to prepare the ball out. Then you focus on those things. Face open, hands back, hands low. And then you pop it out loaded with spin. Honestly, every single time you're struggling with your bunker play, just go back to that. You want to hear that sound, and that's the sound of the bounce slapping the sand. So face open, hands down, hands back, and you'll be using this part of the club to slap the sand. And then just draw a massive line, and with that line, just use that as your reference point for point of entry. So produce that sound, get it going in a consistent point of entry, and then your bunker play, you'll struggle for it to not be in a good place, because that's all it is. Point of entry, and then just chubbing it like that. All right, I know the picture quality is not great because it's straight back into the sun, but we're going to try 3 balls, and we're going to try and hold one just to finish. Right, attempt 1. Go, go. Oh, so we want point of contact a tiny bit closer to the ball. Like that. Oh, slightly too close. Let's just rip back to the back of the green. Getting a bit greedy there. And then last one, come on. Go on then, get in. Oh, and yeah, let me know how you get on with that. It's just really simple, but if you're struggling with your bunker play, just go straight back to that. And a quick deal to go, YouTube 15, online lessons below 40 quid, gets you 15% off on Skillist. Link is in the description.